What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a beautiful day so far. So first of all, I'm pretty sick right now, so sorry if I sound a little bit weird, but my energy is a little bit better today, so I thought I would film a video because I missed filming so much. So today I thought I would share 5 mindset habits that have changed my life. Not even just habits, like thinking patterns, tools that you can use to just better manage your thoughts and all that's going on inside that you don't usually share with the world because that's usually where the most messiness occurs, and I know that better than anyone. I struggled with mental health for many years. I was a champion at self-hate. So if I can adapt these habits, everyone can, trust me. So yeah, these all focus on just having a better relationship with yourself, focusing more on accepting yourself, being happier, more confident, and just like creating a life for yourself that you really love. I feel like we all love that, and a lot of that starts in here because we limit ourselves so much. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. I hope you guys are excited. Please comment down below your mindset habit that is a part of your life that just like helps you keep this space a little bit more clear and a little bit more positive. I would love to hear from you and try out some new habits. I love that. If you like this video, you can subscribe and turn on the post notifications, and also check out my Instagram if you're into Instagram accounts. I don't know. Okay, without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so the first thinking pattern or mental habit that I have and is so useful is, it's so simple, and it's just the understanding that failure equals more intelligence and more knowledge. It's so simple, but when I heard that the first time, I was like, wow, if I fail, I have more knowledge. Who would have thought? It's really easy to think that now and like, oh yeah, when you fail, you just, you know, get more knowledge. But when you actually fail and you're able to switch your mindset to that, that's when the magic happens, and that's where the practice comes in. So when you do fail, it's obviously completely normal to be upset and to just not feel that great. Like, it doesn't feel great to fail. No one wants that ever. No one plans for that, so it's completely natural to feel bad, but you don't want to stay in that, you know. It's okay to feel it for a bit, but then it's like, okay, let's move on now. It doesn't help anyone to feel crappy for like weeks and weeks and give up on something just because you failed once or twice. We all fail. Literally all of us fail. I have 2 questions that I ask myself when I fail and when I'm done feeling sorry for myself, and the first one is, what have I learned from this? And then the second question is, how can I do better moving forward because of my newfound knowledge? And then you can create a plan how you want to move forward. That way you really take back control, and instead of failure putting you down and you quitting, you're like, okay, I now have this knowledge, which means that I probably won't be recreating that mistake again, so the chances of me succeeding are a lot greater. And so let's freaking do this. For each little habit, I created a little mantra that you can repeat when this happens to you. So for example, when you fail, you can ask yourself those questions, journal them, figure it out. What have you learned? What can you do moving forward? And then you can repeat to yourself or write down the mantra: I give myself permission to be human and acknowledge that it's safe for me to try again. I just love that. It's so nice. It like feels good, you know? Okay, the second mental habit slash thinking pattern is super simple, and it's thanks for sharing. Okay, people, let me explain. So we all have an inner critic. We all have something in here that's like telling you what's wrong with you, what you're doing wrong, why you're a shitty human being. We all have it. So what you're gonna want to do is create a character for that voice. So this is obviously a part of you. It doesn't mean that there's like a demon inside of you and you don't have control over it. You totally have control over it, but just for the sake of this exercise, you're gonna like split that part of yourself and create a little character. So yeah, you create a character, you like write down their traits, give it a name, just like create a little person or thing that you're just like, ugh, here she goes again, telling me what's wrong with me. That was just Nancy, you know? That's like, I gave it a name, Nancy. I don't know why, it just fit the character. And then once that little voice goes off, in my case, Nancy starts blabbling on about everything that's wrong with me, I can just create that separation again and just be like, thanks for sharing, Nancy. Acceptance is key to letting go. I feel like a guru. And so you're gonna accept Nancy. You're not gonna hate her. She's, you know, she has her problems, we all do. And you're just gonna, you know, listen, acknowledge that it's insecure Nancy going off, and then just say thanks for sharing and move on with your day and shift your attention to another positive thinking pattern, or you know, something that you want to do that's more uplifting, I guess. And then the mantra for this is, I think thoughts that promote peace, happiness, and success. My mind is a supportive, loving space that helps me navigate this life. Okay, the next little mental habit is labeling your emotions. So let's say you have a really shitty day, you woke up and you're feeling terrible, and maybe you have a shitty dream, maybe something shitty happened the other day, but anyway, you wake up and you just feel like, ugh, I don't want to do this today. I hate everything. And so in that moment you can, you know, go in the cycle of having a shitty day and complaining and being a little victim. We all do it, no shame. But it helps so much to label that emotion in that moment. A lot of the time we don't even know what we're feeling at all. We just like go on and on about why it sucks and I don't know. It makes everything so much more simple when you can just stop the whole pattern of like, I hate this, blah, 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 and just sit down and be like, what am I actually feeling? And you can just say, I feel angry right now, or I feel shame, I feel disappointment, I feel rejected. Like whatever it is, there's so many emotions. You can like print yourself a list of emotions or have it on your phone and then just go through it and figure out what you're feeling. And just saying it out loud or writing it down or just saying it in your head, like I feel angry right now. It makes it so simple. And then, so let's say you say, I feel angry right now. And then you can be like, what do I need when I'm angry? So when you start labeling your emotions, you can a lot more easily figure out what you need in those circumstances. So what do I need when I'm angry? And you can write down, you can like brainstorm. A lot of us don't know what we need because we never, you know, labeled our emotions before and tried to figure it out. So maybe brainstorm, like, what do I need when I'm angry? Do I need to like scream? Do I need to go run? Do I need to like write a 10-page essay about why the world sucks? You know, we all deal with things differently. There's no shame, no guilt. Whatever works for you, just don't like harm others. And then the mantra for this one is, my emotions are my compass. They guide me and uncover my desires. I am in control of my emotional experience and I give myself permission to be human and to feel. So again, you can write it down, you can repeat that to yourself when you're in that situation. It's just like really helpful to say stuff like that to yourself when you're going through something, instead of just like letting your mind just like take the reins and just go on and on and on, and not really move anywhere. So yeah. Okay, and then my last little mental habit is to shift from saying I can't to how can I. So we all limit ourselves so much. Maybe you want to make more money or you want to change your job. Usually we say, oh, I can't do that. Instead of saying that, catch yourself and say, how can I make more money? It's just like a super positive thinking pattern that really gives you back your control, and I don't know, it just makes you feel kind of limitless and like I can do things, you know? And then I thought I would throw in another one, and it's to shift from saying I need to or I should. This is when it comes to things you don't really want to do usually. It's like, I need to do my laundry, I need to go see my grandma, I need to blah blah blah, you know, whatever it is. Change that to I get to or I choose. So let's say I get to see my grandma while she's still here, or I get to do my laundry, or I choose to do my laundry. It's just empowering. It makes you feel like you have control over your life and that you're choosing something, instead of like you're just on autopilot and you need to do this and that and blah 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 and you're just, you know, negative. It's like, I get to do my laundry. You know, some people wash their clothes in the river, or they don't have clothes. Like, I'm fortunate enough to get to do my laundry. You know, it just, your whole life becomes so much better when you just change those small little things. And then the little mantra that I chose is, I take full responsibility of my life today and of the life I'm actively choosing to create. Okay, that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I have so many more mindset habits and tools when it comes to stuff like this. So let me know if you want to see that in the comments, and like this video if you enjoyed it or found something new that you can try out to just better your life. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I feel like I've been filming for like an hour. I wish you a beautiful, beautiful day, and I'm gonna see you soon.